Alright, now that I'm done with that terrible ending, we got the steeple. All the steeples, in my opinion, are really good. So yeah, this one is not an exception. Here, I just gotta check a couple things. Alright, we're good now. So yeah, what you want to do is when you spawn in to Steeple of Moonlight Heresy. Oh yeah, by the way, this is Steeple of Ghostly Mischief. That's Steeple of Dungeon Crawling, and this is Steeple of Moonlit Heresy, and that's coming soon. Heresy, Heresy, or whatever. Anyways, you climb up, you go walk up these stairs, go to this elevator, you bounce up, and then you go to this truss. Then you want to jump on top. What fools they are. Anyways, you go on this. And by the way, these Moonlight kill bricks, they just teleport you. Anyways, you want to go on this. You want to go all the way to the side. See this? You want to walk onto that when you're around there. And then you got to quickly get off as those are falling platforms. Anyways, once you're done, you go on the Sex Pusher. And then you go to the side. Then you have some falling platforms. Basically, you just go on top of it, wrap around, and then wrap off. Just like this. You go on top, wrap around, and then just wrap around just like that. Copy that, do and be fine. Then you just kind of want to wrap around and then just climb towards the truss. Try to aim for this as it's a little bit more difficult for that. Anyways, for this, you just got to wrap around simple like that. Hold D and then W. If you've beaten Tower of Heck, you know what to do. Then you just push the Sex Pusher, jump off. And for this, if you played Tower of Mind Breaking, you just go here, reverse head hitter down, head hitter up, and you're good to go. So then you have this. You want to wait for it to spawn, jump on top, jump over those teleport bricks, and then you got to jump onto this falling platform, quickly jump off. Then you have this S jump, basically try to jump at a little bit of an angle, but if you're better at the game, it doesn't matter. Just try to be able to do that. But if you're worse at the game, just try to jump at an angle so it's not as big of a difference. Then you want to push on the Sex Pusher, jump off. Then you have these things, past, convergence, and present. They're like safety nets. They're really cool as you get this kind of morph into this thing, but you need them to unlock areas. So once you kind of finish morphing, you have these, and then you get to see these blue ones. They have like a jump boost, and then there's like some wetter ones you'll see in a second. You just rise up. Anyways, for this you want to get to the edge and then just jump, but you just have to make sure you touch it once. Then you go back in. Also, you notice your coloring change a little bit. I see yellow back to them, but things dull down a little bit. Anyways, for this you can't jump, but what you can do is you can go on top of this, jump, and hold W because these yellow thingies, these green yellow thingies, they remove your jump. Oh, they don't remove your jump, they just bring it back to normal. So these are the things that rise you up. So you jump, you rise up. And this one's kind of simply just walk all the way to this, walk down, get your button, and then you go back onto this. And that's the first part. It's very whatever. I don't know how to pronounce it. You can't go back in. So that you can do this, you gotta look ahead. You see this falling platform and those. What you have to do is you gotta jump off of this, jump on the falling platform, quickly jump up, and try to go forward so you can easily go around those. And for this, you just gotta wait for that to go up, jump on top, and then you kind of want to wrap accordingly around. Just kind of copy what I did there, except just find a method. Just try to avoid those and then land on this. Once you do that, just try to keep jumping to get on this, and then just jumping. Then get on the flying platform and wrap around. Skip those entirely, and then just go on the Sex Pusher. Then you want to wrap, kind of like that. But you kind of want to wrap off the X Pusher. Not how I did, but like a little bit cleaner. Want to make sure you hit this, and then you just kind of go off. And then you can go on this. So now you have a wraparound, followed by another wraparound, and then you have this thing. Basically, you just have to jump on this, do a few head hitters quickly, and then just go around. Wrap on the Sex Pusher, push it all the way through, and then just jump off onto this. Get to the corner, get ready to wrap, and then just kind of wrap. Copy exactly what I did there, and you'll be fine. Then you wrap, jump off, and you have this thing. Just kind of like go around here where this truss is, and then just kind of jump, turn a little bit, and you'll be fine. Then you wrap off the left side, go onto this thing, and you have this. By the way, if there's multiple players here, they kind of disappear initially, so be mindful of that. But you want to jump off accordingly and hit this pusher and just go around. So you kind of want to time it off right about here. So jump off and then just keep going with this until you can make it back down. And I have this thing. You jump off, do some reverse head hitters. Be mindful of this. Once you kind of see that and have one spawn, you want to immediately reverse head hitter down, then jump off. Otherwise, you'll hit your head. And then you jump onto this. go on your back and then just jump and easily turn to the side like that. Now you have next pusher, which then you have to wrap off onto there. Be mindful if you see this. You want to quickly wrap off, jump on the falling platform, quickly jump off and land for these trusses. Copy exactly what I did there, and you'll be fine. Now have this thing, go on, jump onto this. Be mindful of those, just to easily get yourself in the spot, just hold W, just get far and then just hold W until you're out of the way, and then just jump off. Somehow I was in the way, but just be mindful of it. Just jump quickly. Once you're ready, you just jump off, jump on this conveyor, and then you just jump here. Then you wrap on this conveyor, you don't have to do anything. And you just go all the way through like you're on floor 7 of Tower of Rough Endoplasmic Reticulum. Then you jump off to the side, and then you just kind of wrap to this. Bar, jump on this truss, and I have this thing. Basically, it shoots these things, and you have to jump on them. So you have to look for one that you want to get, preferably a lower one, as you have a bit more distance, then just keep jumping across them. They do take you with it, so don't worry about that. So just keep going until you get close enough to this truss, and then you can just jump off. And then you just do some simple wraps, just make sure that it's a falling platform to quickly wrap. Simple jumps, then you just wrap to this. Get to the corner, and then just do a big wrap like that. Then you want to jump onto this. Try to get to this second, make sure your head's at this second to last truss, so you can just go a little bit up if you want to, but like around here, then you want to jump off, and then you're good. And I have another one of these things. By the way, they're safety netted, don't worry. There's a few safety nets at this tower, but they're partial, so be mindful of that. Anyways, once you go inside of this, now it's time for, I feel like my microphone's breaking a little bit. I don't know, maybe I'm just not as thing, but whatever. I'm trying to get real close to the thing because I have a laptop microphone. Yeah, this is a laptop, and it's a new one. That's probably why I'm able to have max graphics, but it gets the job done, and that's all that matters in the end. Yeah, now let's back to this. I just muted my microphone for a second. That could have gone really bad. So for this part, what you want to do is you want to jump onto this, jump off. And then you have to you can time this a little bit, but you want to be prepared. As soon as you see it spawn, wrap, go off, stick out around, just climb across this, flick off, and then go off. But you want to be on the left side so you have a better chance, and copy what I do there, and you'll be fine. Anyways, for this, you just wrap and then squeeze in, jump off of this, go on across the X pusher, jump off. Now you have this thing, you just want to get ready, get prepared for one of these, wrap around, then jump off. Sorry about that. And then you have this thing, so you want to time it accordingly, which isn't as stressful. So about right there, you just want to jump off, make sure you hit it, maybe slightly later, but then you want to get to this truss. You want to bounce down, bounce to this truss. Just try to do it, copy what I did, and you'll be fine. Then you want to climb down until you hit this button, and then you just want to, whatever, just chances are you'll probably not make it, but it doesn't matter since it's safety netted. So you just got to get back with your 2 jumps. So after this, just get ready, wrap off, and then you should be good to go. Now I'm not cutting it because it takes so little time to get back. And also, this is like a 15-minute steeple max, and that's with failing too. See, that's a relatively quick steeple. The 3 steeples, in my opinion, are really good, and just overall fun to play. I don't mind having to rebeat them because of completion and God commentary thing. So yeah, let me know if I should do this with the Christmas event and maybe Thanksgiving, but I got a feeling we're gonna have Thanksgiving. Anyways, you can now go through that wall, and yeah, just copy exactly what I did there, and you'll be good to go. Yeah, you can actually go through that wall. Just keep going until you hit this, then you just drop down, and then you go on these conveyors. Then go off, and then you're done with this section. You just go to this, and yeah, so you just have to go off, go this, and I can continue with your path. So then you just climb up this, and this is a weird jump. Just go to your back, and then just kind of like curve a little bit, but just, I don't know, copy what I did there, and you're fine. You want to jump off on the flying platform, jump off. Go relatively low because of that, but it doesn't really matter. And then you have this thing. You want to wait for these purplish platforms, pinkish, and then you just jump on them. Kind of copy what I do here. You want to avoid those as jumping off, and then just be mindful of that, and then when you're ready, jump on this. They jump on this thin platform, and then you just jump across. And then you want to jump onto this fun platform, and then you got to wrap around that. Be mindful of it. Now I have this. What you want to do is you want to jump down to here. Jump. Make sure your hitbox hits. Make sure your hitbox hits that. Then go glide the flying platform. Then quickly wrap around. You wrap on top, and now you have this. Basically, you just go onto this truss, jump off, and then jump on the flying platform, and then get off. Why have you forsaken us? I feel like I'm missing that, but yeah. Try not to those. This prevents you from jumping. Be mindful of that. But when you start going up, it doesn't affect anything really. So when you want to go on this, you want to wait for the yellow to go down. So dum, dum. So you want to wait for it to for the blue just get so just like that. Copy what I'm doing. Fine. This one's a bit more difficult as you. What I do is I try to jump sideways, try to jump a little bit forward, try to jump like towards there, and then jump off, and then let go. Shift lock. Copy exactly what I do, and you'll be fine. Anyways, you just get to the top. Be mindful that that's fair. And then yeah, so you want to go to the side, jump off, and now you have a frictionless mechanism, which is safety netted. Yeah. Anyways, you want to wait for it to get to this thing, jump down to here, wait for it to go up, jump onto this wedge, wait to cycle because you kind of have to. Then you want to jump down. Probably could wall hop it, but it doesn't really matter. Anyways, once you're here, you just wrap around, and you're no longer in the safety net, so be mindful. Then you gotta go through the sex pusher, jump off. Then you have that thing where you can't jump. So what you do is you just walk down, then jump off like that. Now you have these 1x2 platforms. So you kind of want to jump, aim, kind of like just like that, and then just kind of jump off. Don't worry about that if it's just kind of in the middle ground, but just try to jump off. Also, that's just try to aim your best. Copy what I did there. Just hope for the best. Now for this, wait till it comes back because it goes quickly. Anyways, you want to jump, aim for the yellow, go on top, hold D, so you can easily get off, and then you're good to go. So then you want to jump on this when it comes, and then you jump off, wrap around because of that, and then you got another X pusher, which you just wrap around with, and then you have this no jump section. Basically, you want to go forward, hold D, and then just hold it. Copy exactly what I did there, and you'll be fine. Anyways, you just kind of want to wrap like that, and then you have this. Be mindful, but wait for one of these to just pass you, and then far jump off. Copy exactly what I did there. So yeah, wrap onto this, and kind of get ready to far jump, and then as soon as you find a good moment, jump off of this. Otherwise, yeah. Anyways, once you're done with this, you gotta wrap onto this 2x2. And you see that one stud right over there? You gotta jump to that. And then you can jump to this. Also, don't worry, there's another version of this that's a bit more scary. Anyways, you just jump onto this, go in here, go this. And now you have this, so align yourself if possible if you're on mobile. Or you want to do this, just utility button alignment. Just like that. But if not, it doesn't really matter. So what you do when you want to align is you want to hold W in space when this truss arrives. So when it's about right at this break. So go on shift lock and then just hold space. Once you jump off the truss, just go. Don't worry if you fall. You'll just land down there and then you can just jump back up. Anyways, now you want to get on top of this. Jump on top of the trusses, then just keep jumping. And then you can jump onto this. And now you have this thing, a 360 wrap. So you want to wrap. Make sure you hit that and then you're good to go. Don't go too far away because you'll notice the color saturates and now you have to regain it. So just tap into there. If you do lose your color, don't worry, or if you gain your color actually, just kind of do it, just do one of these and you'll be good to go. Then you want to jump to this right here and then X pusher this, wrap to the side. Now you have this thing. I don't know. It's like you can't align yourself, so just jump off and then just go on. I don't know. Try to align best you can, but just kind of aim for this a little bit. And chances are you're probably going to glide on it. If that's going to happen, just try to aim to go off right there. Kind of weird explanation, but I don't know. Just try to copy what I do. If you're going to glide, try to aim to get off on the left side. Then you want to go onto this, and then you can either do that, or you just jump off. Now you have an X pusher, which you can use to push, and then you have this wonderful thing. So what you want to do is you kind of want to get to this edge and then just wrap across. Then you want to get to this truss. Then you want to walk off and then immediately jump off, as you can't jump on that as it's covered. And then you got to wrap onto this. And don't jump. As this thing, her ace graces you, or I don't know, anchors you, I don't know. Yeah, this is pulling you down, thankfully. So you can just walk, don't jump. And then you got to push your X pusher. Then jump over this thing as it pulls you down. And then get ready to wrap around. So you want to kind of do that. Basically, as soon as it starts to push you down, you just kind of want to wrap around like that. If you have to align yourself a little bit, basically just jump off onto this. Or you could just do one of those. But yeah, now that you're done with that section, what you do is you just jump off. Preferably this, you can jump off to this, but whatever. And then you just wait for this thing to appear, you jump on, and then you get high, and then you just kind of do this wrapping thing. And so you don't be mindful that this isn't collidable, but that is. So, anyways, you want to wait for one of these to pass. You want it to be like about right here, so then you can jump off and then jump there. But wait just a tiny bit more. You want it to be like more on this stud right here, so you don't have to worry just like that. Copy what I do, except wait just a tiny bit longer. And now you have another orb thing. Which then, when you arrive, you get greeted with this. And now you see my completion of this. I loopfail here a lot. I was just sight reading at this point, so yeah. Also, this thing falls down and it's safe now, so what you want to do is you want to jump onto this, go on your back, and then just kind of curve a little bit. You want to wait for this thing to spawn, wait on top until the last second, and then jump off, jump on the falling platform, and then you're good to go. So now you want to get on this gliding thing, and this is where I started loopfailing. So basically, you just want to go on top of this, go your way up onto this elevator thing that pushes you down. Anyways, you want to wait for it to start pushing you down. Then you want to immediately go to this truss, which then you can use to go all the way down. Make sure you're off the truss. And then you see this one right here, you just got to get close to it, and then you just got to start walking towards it, and then you go down. And that's this section. Now you have one more section. So you got to basically start hitting this, get ready, as soon as you hit this, you have to kind of go underneath. I failed miserably bad, so let me get this explanation. That one in the middle pushes you up. Basically, that one you can keep on a good spot with that one. Basically, when you're ready, what you want to do is you want to get off of it, and then you kind of want to wrap around it, except go underneath it. And then you hit that final elevator, you just want to go to those trusses that I failed to get to. So yeah. Also, these sections are really short. This is a pretty short Steeple overall. See, it's a bit more difficult, but it's really good. It's probably going to get nerfed too, as I heard it was meant to be challenging, but it's intense. It's not too bad, though. So you just want to go on this. Be mindful, and then you just want to quickly wrap around. Make sure you hit this, and then wait a little bit. But then as soon as you hit it, you just want to start going towards these trusses, and then you're good to go. So then you can hit this button. Got some simple jumps. For this wrap to get to the corner, then just go around. Then know to go there, so you just jump on the falling platform, you just rise up, and then that's the last section. Don't fail now, you're basically at the end. And there is kind of a final stretch, but it's more like 3 jumps. Then once you reconstruct, you can go on top of this, jump to here, go on this side, and then just kind of wrap around like that. And then you kind of want to get to the right side, go here, go on this, be prepared to jump onto here. Don't worry, it's kind of slow conveyor, but I think it's slightly faster than. Anyways, wrap onto here, wrap onto this, go on this X pusher, and then you go onto this, and now you kind of at a final stretch. Basically, you just want to jump onto this, and then you see that truss right there. You want to far jump to it. Go in first person, as it's a little bit easier to go to line yourself with it. And then you far jump onto this. Just hold W. And congratulations, you just won. It's a very awesome Steeple. So yeah, just be mindful. I do not know if they'll save it, but it does not look like it. So yeah. This once you're here, you know this time slowly speeding up. Yeah, that's the coming soon. That's probably a Steeple you unlock after the boss. Or it's just a Steeple that's just going to get it. Anyways, you'll just see time slowly pass as you're just there. Yeah, if you hear you win, just spam the tab key if you're not careful. And yeah, pretty much everything. So those are the 3 Steeples. Really, really good Steeples. Sorry about that. Anyways, yeah, so, oh, look, he's here. Yeah, those are the 3 Steeples, and now you can unlock the boss. This is just like LDM. It doesn't matter. But yeah, dude, also, this is like very optimized here. Let's put on the thing. I have disabled ODT mode. Look at this. Ultra is just ridiculous. Here, let me put on Ultra. Ultra's actually almost laggier. What? So we're going to put that on disabled. Also, it just looks better. There's performance stats. Oh my god. How I got a good computer or something. It must be optimized or something. I'm just optimized my computer. I don't know. I have a laptop, bro. I could show you it. Anyways, now that you've done all 3 Steeples, you can now get to the boss. When you get to the boss, just follow this. And as you notice, this thing kind of activates. And now it's following. I think it's always following. But now you can activate the boss. Which I have no clue about, but yeah. So now it's time for the boss. Anyways, you just go around this and then pretty much yeah. And yeah, that's the Steeple, that's the main part. So now that I'm done rambling on, it's time to get to the boss.